Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make the fastest video that I possibly can on this. It's probably not going to be that short. I'm just going to do a brief world tour of the Syndicate SMP Season 1. We are preparing to shut down this season and get started on Season 2, and so I will be making a world download available for it. That will be down in the video description. There will be a link to it. Also down in that file will be a spreadsheet file with the list of coordinates from these things that we're going to be seeing in the video and some other things that I'm probably not going to get to in the video. But let's check it out. So when you spawn into the world, you are going to spawn right here on the mushroom island that is 0, and there's going to be some shulker boxes down here for you. So if you want to go in survival and go through the world that way, there's my redstone kit that I carried around. There's a set of gear for you. There's a bunch of rockets for you. One thing to note is we did have the auto crafting add-on for carpet enabled on this. So if you see some hoppers going into crafting tables and that's not working for you, you will need the auto crafting add-on for carpet by Sky Rising, and that's what we use for this server. Otherwise, the concepts of the farms work the same. We just auto crafted a lot of the storage. So this is spawn area. We didn't do too much here. Here's our starter iron farm. You can check out. I've done a video on that. There's Nembomb's iron farm that we used to get a bunch of iron stacked up. Right inside this little pond here down underneath was our starter mob farm, just a flushing mob farm with some storage down at the bottom. This was really cool because we found out that we had a small area of ocean in the middle of our mushroom island, so we didn't have to do any spawn proofing. So this was a day 1.5, day 2, whatever you want to call it, build. And it got us a bunch of gunpowder, string, bones, all that kind of stuff. There's nothing in here. Probably shouldn't push that button. But heading through the Nether Portal is where you're going to find your way around to most of the server points. So this is the portal for the spawn island. And if you just head just to the east here, this was our original storage location. So day 1, we head over here and we set up ourselves a little manual storage hall. There's a lot of manual farms over in this area. Nothing really fun to see, but if you've been watching us since we started this, a lot of the members are Twitch streamers, then you may recognize some of this area. Over to the south here is where we have our, what was supposed to be a temporary villager hall, and we never actually ended up completing our villager cathedral project, so the villagers are all still here. But heading back to the nether is once again where you're going to find that main road. And you'll find it in the 4 cardinal directions here. The carpet and pressure plate lines with the signs labeling to what we have there. So in all the different directions. And we'll just kind of briefly go through this. Over here is the Magma Farm. This is a 2D farm, so you need a player or a bot up there in order to operate it. And the portal is going to take you here to the island. Let's turn on shaders. So this is the island where we have the Magma Farm killing. Come in here and you got your magma block storage. Again, this is auto crafted, so we have a couple of auto crafters here on the other side with the kill chamber right there. This is our custom terraformed island. We're all pretty proud of this. Over here is the kill system for the Guardian farm. This was a no drain method. We had several people on the server who like to take on the meme of not draining any ocean monuments, but we'll follow the arrow. That's all the Guardian farm is, with just an AFK platform up there. So the Guardians will load the kill chamber by going through the portal, especially once we go up here to the kill spot, the AFK spot, and we have a bunch of Guardians start flowing through. Over here is the completely undecorated portal to the gravity block duper. We didn't have our main decorators join until near the end of the season, so we don't have a lot of deco here. Hit the bottom note block to turn it on. Bottom note block again to turn it off. And here we have the concrete, gravity, and obsidian factory. Storage is over this way. Your switch to turn it into concrete mode is to have a player or a bot stand on top of this pressure plate, retracting those glowstone, and then it will send it into the 2 separate blast chambers. From the concrete factory, main end portal is going to be over here. Gateway, where we have a villager void trader set up. So we have a farmer in there right now. You can come down in here, call whichever kind of villager you want after you send them back. So come over here, press this button to send them back. Once the lamps light up, system is ready to call again, so we'll call our mason, and he gets delivered to that slot. Stand in the water, right-click the mason before you go through. Once you go through, do your trades, leave his inventory, open the chest, pushes you back into the portal. Repeat that process. Just make sure if you do turn this into a server or put bots in, you don't have a bot loading up that villager while you're doing it. If you want more information, there's a lot of Void Trader setups online on YouTube. Man, I forget how good-looking shaders can be. Oh, I was doing something. Down this path is some of our stable locations: main storage, Shulker Farm, Hoglin Farm, and the mob switch. Follow this line, flip this lever. Now, this will turn on a chunk loader that loads up mobs over in the overworld. So we can see right here, that's so loud. We can see right here there are 529 shulkers inside a cage here that gets chunk loaded. Should be noted, this was built before we really understood the proper mechanics of chunk loading, and so this is not properly chunk aligned, but it still works with minimal lag once you leave the area. Here we have a mango sugar farm. Totally wasn't an accident building in the overworld and didn't break some bedrock to put in a portal. That's a deep fake right there. That's what you're seeing. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. It's not real. Follow the iron pressure plate line, and that's going to take you to the main storage building. This storage hall design was made off of one that was by Glatz. This storage hall is based on a design that was made by Glotz, Command Leo, and RAFQ. So we have our chest slices down here with our single items. And then our bulk storage, our overflow, and our MIS by Rapscallion. Here in the back, we have two versions of the Mass Crafters. There's a Mango's version underground here. And then this is my version, also has a YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Mass-ish. I don't know where this came from. Here we have a rocket crafting system and storage silo, so that you could come over here and just get yourself some rockets dispensed out. And over here we did have the carpet rule enabled for renewable deep slate, so we had a little deep slate farm and storage room. Also in this cardinal direction, we did have plans for double witch farm. That pretty much got squashed, as you can see, just a plain old witch hut right there. But we do have the no perimeter looting witch farm over here, and that's what got us started with our redstone. So speaking of how we got our redstone, we'll head over here. We'll start taking this northern line, and we get to the raid farm. Follow the arrow outside of the portal. That's going to get you up here to the Kronos raid farm with the questionable storage, but it worked. We'll also head over here. Here we had our rocket farm. So employing the mechanics of the auto crafting tables, we had a creeper farm next to a sugarcane farm, and we fed it both over here into a tower with a crafting system. And, just got a few shulkers of rockets. Coming back over to the south side real quick, I was lucky enough to have Mango and Spec give me a copy of the schematic of the slime farm from Peaceful. And we built it on the server as an homage to them. This was definitely unnecessary, but a lot of fun to do. Finally, to the east, we have some of the other workhorses of the server. We have the gold farm, the slime perimeter, and a wither skelly farm. So gold farm, you come down this yellow line, you make a quick stop over at the Piglin Bartering Center. Once again, employing auto crafting tables. So this input is for gold blocks only. If you don't have auto crafting enabled, you will need to take out that block decrafter and just change it up to put the gold ingots inside this dropper. Moving past the bartering center, we have Il Mango's Zombie Pigman Donut Gold Farm. Once again, with auto crafting. Also, I think this is Jor's favorite storage system ever, having 4 separate hopper lines. Yeah, I think it's his favorite. One of the players on the server made me make a farm for glow squids. Ugh. This is intentionally one of the dumbest looking farms. Following the black carpet line, we have the Wither Skeleton Farm. I should also note this is a good amount of time before I made my video on the methods of Wither Skeleton farming. So we just have one single spawning platform here, one kill chamber, and then just a bunch of pressure plates around in the nether. But hey, this worked. It still got us a couple of double chests worth of beacons. And finally, the kill chamber for the slime farm. If you head through this portal here, and follow the purple arrow. That will take you to the perimeter for the slime farm. This is once again a 2D slime farm. So to run it, you're going to spawn a bot on top of this pressure plate. You're going to get out of there. And this system is going to have the bot going up and down. This is, once again, this was our first big perimeter for a lot of us. So we didn't make a nice smooth floor, and it's kind of difficult to see with the shaders. There you go, you can see. So we had some spawning spaces under there. So what we had is we had the bot getting shot around all the way up there to despawn everything, and then he comes back down, falls through the water, lands back on there. And here's your timer system to shoot him up there. We'll head back to the Nether where we're going to see our rates then. And there we see our slimes coming into the kill chamber. Once again, it went through auto crafting tables to turn the slime balls into slime blocks and store it in a shulker box. Should be noted, while this is a good slime farm, it's about 114,000 slime balls per hour. There are still some significant improvements that could be made on this. We learned a lot through this process. For a lot of us on this server, this was our first time doing a farm of this scale. And so we are going to take those away, and we're going to carry that into Season 2. So I hope that helps in checking out the world. I hope you enjoy yourself on the world download. Maybe you check something out and you learn something, or maybe you just want to check it out and play on it yourself. That's what the world download is for. Once again, that link is going to be down in the video description. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to Season 2 of Syndicate. We are going to have a lot of good stuff going on. We have a lot of new members coming into Season 2, and I'm going to put some of their links down in the video description. A lot of us are Twitch streamers, and we'll stream our progress here on Syndicate on Twitch. So I hope to see you around. Have a good one. Bye.